Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to hit that bell for the next notifications. Okay, so here's one of Merrick's journals. It says, read Homecoming by Merrick. Here we are then, back at Golden Sands at last. It doesn't exactly feel welcoming, but I'm putting on a brave face to keep people in good spirits. Truth be told, I'm worried that Flameheart and his Reapers will get wind of what we're doing out here, but there's no turning back now. What we need most right now is, well, everything. Tina and Sharon have volunteered to find supplies, so at least we'll have something to drink. Problem is, rowboats can only get so far. If we're going to bring back all the supplies I'm after, we'll need a ship, and a ship needs a crew. If I can get word to Lorena, I'm sure she'll send pirates our way. Golden Sands was a beautiful place once. With their help, it can be again. Okay, so this one is the second Merrick journal that I found. It's on Smuggler's Bay, right next to this little fishing camp on the east side. Okay, so yes, it's on the east side. And it's called Digging Up Trouble. Some would say that fog is a sailor's worst enemy. If you ask me, that's only because they've never had to tangle with a hungry megalodon. Even so, they might have a point. Flameheart knew that an island covered in clouds would be no use to anyone, least of all the trading companies. Once the fog has rolled in, the Reapers could hide there in plain sight, summoning their sulfuring captains and stirring up other sorts of trouble. At long last, Bill figured out how they'd done it, in dark relics buried all across the shores of plenty in such a way as to shroud the outpost. Now we're out here with shovels in hand, digging up relic caches and smashing them to bits. Once we're done, Golden Sands should start to recover. Okay, so we have another journal of Merrick's on Cannon Cove, which is right by the dock pretty much. The dock is right there, and it's right. So, finding help. Once Flameheart's fortresses have been cleared out, the Bildrats swept in to take the prisoners home, except they didn't have an outpost to go home to. Lorena found them all places to stay, but they were scattered here and there across the seas, and not everyone believed Golden Sands could be saved. Something told me Wanda, and you go back to that. Something told me Wanda would be keen to help, but my instincts were spot on. She was still livid, and Flameheart had kidnapped her in the first place. Once Wanda was with me, the others soon agreed to join our cause. Never get on the wrong side of anyone who makes pointy things for a living, says I. We're not heading to Golden Sands right away, though. Bill was very clear about what has to happen first. Also, if you go from here and go somewhere over here is the first servant one. The last note journal is on Stephen's prayers, right in front of Stephen himself. It says, setting sail again. Here I am again, back on the old sea post and staring out at the waves. Used to be I was quite content to watch the world pass me by. Not anymore. When Belle and I were stranded on the killer whale, she filled me noggin with all sorts of stories. I reckon she's been to every corner of the sea, the damned, and back. After all that, coming home and picking up a fishing rod just didn't feel the same. Thing is, I never expected to see her again, so thought I didn't have much of a choice. Then, last night, I heard the sound of her buoy ringing out from the deep. Turns out she had some unfinished business and a mind that I could set things right. I've got a lot of work to do, but if Belle believes in me, maybe Elmeric really can be the one to save Golden Sands. Okay, so this is the first servant journal, and it's called Sealed. It has been too long since I thought to write a journal. I had forgotten that it can offer fresh clarity even when one's destiny is known to them. Before I understood that purpose, I would dutifully note down the events of each day in my log. The scrawlings of a child, of course, but soothing. Words could be dangerous, the war smith told me. If our true intentions were discovered too soon, the Reaper's hideout might never be completed. Now that our secrets have been laid bare, my words can be a rallying cry to all who wish to see the seas unchained, for the door to be opened. Until then, our work must continue. May the flame burn. Okay, so this servant journal called Veiled is at Twin Barracks, and the ship is all the way there because in between Wander's Refuge and so Veiled. The Veil of Ancients, a romantic name that belies the true potential such an artifact possesses, the power to move freely between worlds. The interloper, Belle, has done much to frustrate Father's plans, unlike the complacent pirate lord. She needed no prompting to interfere. Now the veil has been denied us, its stones tumbling from our grasp and into the lap of those who lack courage enough to make use of its power. My journey has cost me dearly, including my cherished silver blade. Lost first to the shroud, then to witless pirates, then to the Sea Queen herself. No more. I shall not suffer another defeat. I shall not disappoint Father again. Here is another journal called Mask for the Servant. It's in this little canal in Wander's Refuge. Mask. My mission has brought me to a familiar shore, once the lair of one whose betrayal still casts a dark shadow over all that we accomplished together. I cannot comprehend her disloyalty, not I, whose devotion to Father was so pure it cut through the thrall of my cap and set me free once more. From the day she gave me my mask, she worked diligently to create a sanctuary for those who still value true piracy. She toiled above as I did below. Even when we parted, I felt no sorrow, for I knew that the culmination of our work was nearing, that soon Father would return to Sister. Great. I love if I can you hurry please put the board please please. This is supposed to be a lore video, and you decide to pull sister, at least, had the courage of her convictions. Let this warsmith stand against us with her broken heart and have it taste my blade. Okay, this is the last servant book. Cloaked in the Dawn Reaper's hideout on the right side of the entrance, on the scaffolding right by my marquee. So cloaked. Even the strong must have their secrets, no matter how brightly the flame of ambition burns within you. Discretion can still have its place in your plans. The wisdom is a lesson learned from my father, who has taught me what 1,000 scholars could not since our reunion. He will see that I have listened. That fool, Marek, discovered our relic caches, but others shall be buried in their place. The island known as Golden Sands shall be golden no more. When the energy stored within our rowboats are released, the relics shall shroud the island once again, driving away all who seek to trade there. Thus shall we drive the companies back beyond the Devil's Shroud, keeping the waves free for those who deserve them. Pirates for all eternity.